Okay, I think. So another thing you want to do is, if you have a chair, if you'd love to just sit in your chair, you may, but your feet should be flat on the ground. You can use your armrest if you have a chair with an armrest. But once again, you don't want that lumbar to curl. So if you have a little something you can wedge underneath your small of your back to keep your back straight, or if you have a very good office chair, or like we did for the chair yoga, some of you were in that course, it was a nice kitchen chair, but you can lean back into this chair to be comfortable. Another thing you can do is sit on the floor, use your little pillow, and lean up against the wall or a pole, so that gives you added support. If you have difficulty with your legs being crossed and you don't feel comfortable this way, if you have knee conditions, feel free to just unwind your knees. You can let your legs go long. But once again, if your legs are long, you don't have your pillow, you can even feel this pulling a little bit more in the sacrum. It's all about how your body is at the most comfortable state. It's almost like when you go to bed and you're lying down in your most comfortable position to enable you to sleep, because all of a sudden your body is comfortable and your mind is comfortable. Okay, so there's all the preliminaries. I'm going to use my little pillow and sit in Semi-Padmasana, cross-legged. You also find that your knees are fairly open. You're going to roll your shoulders up and down and open your heart to the sky. If we slouch, try to take a deep breath. Where does it stop? Right here, right where the Om sign is. And if you find that you're slouched, you have no access to that diaphragm underneath your ribs because the breath will not enter that. You're compressing your diaphragm. So the whole intent here is to lift the heart, level your chin. Now try to take an open, deep breath. And you can feel the breath channeling all the way through your belly. This is very important. You want it to face right down through to your sit bones. Okay, so what we're going to do in this practice, we're going to start with a warm-up, just a little movement and some pranayama, which is breath work. And then the meditation portion we're going to do is today a full body scan. And I will guide you through the scan. And we'll meditate for about 10 or 15 minutes. And after that, we'll come back. I also wanted to mention that I have my Tinchy bells, as I ping them, as I grab them. When we begin, we will ring the bell once. We begin our meditation. And when we finish our meditation, I will ring the bell 2 times. Because you will be with your eyes closed and you won't know when to end. But don't worry, I will not leave you. But when you hear the 2 bells, you know your mind is going to start to come back. Don't fly open with your eyes because you don't want to break that chain of this calmness in your mind. Okay. Then from there, we can take a couple of seconds to either roll out a little bit, or you may come down your mat for our visualization and relaxation piece. Sounds good? So, has anyone not done meditation before? Hands up. Good, I can't see you. I know, I'm just having fun with you. However, what is meditation? Meditation is quieting of the mind, stillness of the thoughts, and it's relaxing to your entire mind and your body. You can learn to be still and still gain focus and clarity and find inner peace within you through regular practice of meditation. You can ease tension so you can be in the present moment. You want to be in the now. Your mind is a very powerful tool. It can control so many things, and it can take over so many things, either voluntarily or involuntarily. And we find that with even a very short meditation practice every day or every second day, you have to pick your times and you have to find what's best for you and the length for you. But we usually start in baby steps just to get the hang of it. And then you can grow into a little more time. You have to find the best time of the day for you to do meditation. Ideally, a lot of people like to do it in the first thing in the morning when they wake up, or just before going to bed to help them sleep. Because at the end of the day, you should be removing all of everything you did in the day. You don't want to be thinking about what you're doing tomorrow. And in the morning, you're preparing your body for the day ahead, but you're not thinking about what you have to do. Or it could be a time like now, like a lunchtime, that you just need a break from the busy morning and the busy afternoon, what's ahead. So you have to find the right time. You don't want to do a meditation after a huge heavy meal because it will make you tired and all of your blood flow and all of your systems are focusing on your digestion. And you probably don't want to do a meditation immediately after doing heavy physical exercise because your blood flow is racing and your mind is still very active from the exercise. So that's something you would like to consider. Benefits of meditation are so tenfold. There are so many huge benefits physically and mentally by performing your meditation and by incorporating it in your life. It lowers your blood pressure. It improves sleep quality, concentration, and overall physical and mental health. It increases your immune system function, which is so necessary now during a pandemic, so that when your immune system is enhanced, you're less likely to become sick or get a cold or even have anything wrong with your body inside. It reduces worry and anxiety, assists in weight loss. And you wonder, how the heck does it assist in weight loss if I'm not moving? Because it's helping your mind to become calm. When your mind becomes calm, your system starts to work a little bit more efficiently. And if you're working on trying to eliminate a few pounds, or even maybe trying to gain a few pounds, then everything starts to work in conjunction. It calms your nervous system and alleviates anxiety, lowers adrenaline and cortisol hormones in your body and in your bloodstream. Because as we know, the fight and flight syndrome of stress raises our cortisol. And when your cortisol is raised, your heart rate's going faster, your body's in a state of fear, you could be anxious, and you know what's happening with your mind. It's everywhere. So we call this monkey mind. And even if we're working on a project and it's just, or if we're doing something, it's a deadline, or if suddenly the boss just says, okay, you need to do this now, and it's a whole bunch of stats, or you have to have something prepared in a PowerPoint for a presentation and you have like 10 minutes. Oh my gosh, I don't know if I can do this. I don't know if I can get this ready. You can start to hear yourself and your mind's starting to worry. And this is what your cortisol starts to rise. Elevated cortisols can start to cause a lot of physical ailments in your body. So meditation brings your mind back to where it should be in the now. It takes away all of those stresses. So we park them in the parking lot and we become present within us by just thinking about nothing. All you're thinking about in your mind, you're working on your breath, and we're working on little parts of your body. There's different types of meditation. So whatever type you're doing, this is what you're focusing on. Okay? Types of meditation you can do. Walking meditation. If you're in a forest, there's a new thing, it's not that new anymore, but it's called forest bathing. And I do that a lot because I live beside a forest. But you can walk through a forest and just be present in the moment. Walking along, you can hear the birds, you're looking at the trees, you're feeling the earth beneath your feet as you walk. And this is what you're focusing on for your walking meditation. And before you know it, you become like mesmerized in that moment and you're just walking. And this beautiful surrounding nature is healing you. There's the type of meditation I'm doing today is the body scan. I'll explain what we're doing at the end of my conversation. This other one you can do is breath counting. So you can count for your breath and then exhale and count backwards. So there's also the type of meditation where you're just looking at a specific spot and you're grounding your vision into this. It's almost like being mesmerized in a focal point. There's many kinds. But we thought we'd do the grounding meditation today. Body scan. So what we're going to do is we're going to get comfortable. We do have our eyes closed because if you have your eyes open, you're suddenly distracted visually by everything that's around you. And it's just common and it's natural to just look and then you suddenly say, oh, what's that doing hanging over there? Oh, I got to straighten out that bookshelf. Oh my gosh, there's something on the floor here. I need to put it away later. You need to close your eyes and go inward. Okay. Body scan, we're going to start at the top of our head and I'm going to guide you through every different piece of your muscles and your joints, all through your body to your feet, and then we're going to come back up. And I'll talk you through this and then we'll be quiet so you can feel it and you can use it in your mind to work with this for yourself. At the top of your breath, you can hold your breath for a few seconds at the top, and then at the bottom, we're just going to really let our exhale go. So we're going to start with some movement. Everyone's ready? Feeling good? That was a long intro, so we'll probably end up being longer than 40 minutes. So let's roll our elbows. I don't know if you have shoulder conditions, but we just want to move our body just to prepare, take the stiffness away. And if you can, go a little higher. We're going to start to lift into the sky. Inhale up, exhale down. See, we don't need a whole lot of space for this class, but you just want to make sure you're not hitting anything with your arms. Lift, exhale down. Now we're going to backwards. We're going to come up, and then we're going to exhale, come back down. Just do some gentle arm swings. Eagle wings crossing over and back. Beautiful. Then put your arms to the side and then just lift up our right hand and we're just going to wave over top, leaning to the left. Inhale, come back to the right. Exhale, leans, waking up your waist. And then one more wave over to your left and come back. Twist a little bit to the right. Twist a little bit to the left. One more time this side. And then we're going to land here. As we lift the left arm, inhale, exhale over. Inhale tall, and then exhale over. And then we're going to twist, just like you're waving away all of the clouds. And we're going to stop, make sure you're comfortable. Place your hands open. You can have down onto your knees or open onto your knees, or you can be resting them in your lap, or you can have a little hand single mudra. You can have your thumb to your first finger to connect with the earth. Second finger, this gives you energy. The third finger connects with your heart, and the fourth one is your air, so it's your oxygen. But I find that the most comfortable, if you're starting, is just having the palms open. Now let's take a deep breath as we close our eyes. We're going to do a complete wave breath. So we're going to start deep. If you're congested, you can breathe through your nose, in your mouth, but generally it's through our nose. I want you to feel the breath as it channels down your throat. I want you to open into the diaphragm underneath your ribs. And then rise the breath into your lungs to lift your heart to the sky. At the top of this breath, you can hold 2, 3, exhale very slowly. If it's uncomfortable to hold, then please just exhale. At the base of your exhale, we're just going to squeeze the belly button to the spine. Inhale, wave up. Feel this breath rise up the front of your body like a rising sun, lifting higher and higher to the top of your head. Hold as you stop for this beautiful view, looking over the mountains. And then exhale, allow the breath to flow down your hair, down your shoulders and your spine. and through the base of the floor. Belly button squeeze. Inhale slowly and deeply. Should be going like 1,000, 2,000, 3,000. Hold. Exhale, come back down. It also helps to slow your heart rate down. Helps you to prepare you for your meditation. Wave down to the floor. One more inhale up. Top of the crown. Hold. And exhale, slow down your back. One more round of breaths. Reach up. Inhale. Hold, 2, 3. Exhale. Preparing for our body scan. Just your glutes, just your feet. If you're on a carpet and your ankles are digging, find something comfortable to place under your ankles or under to support your knees. And before we start our meditation, we are going to come up with an intention. We have an intention for our practice today. And this is something that we use to give our practice meaning and purpose. So today I've chosen, through the power of my meditation practice today, may my mind become quiet and still so that I am more peaceful and relaxed in my life. Say that to yourselves. Through the power of my meditation practice today, may my mind become quiet and still so that I am more peaceful and relaxed in my life. Take your breath, your eyes closed, and bring your mind's eye to the very top of your head. Just looking at the crown of your head, the top of your hair. You almost see your mind inside. And you're seeing that it's starting to become very soft and still and calm. Visualize now down to your eyes that are closed and relaxed behind your lids. Your eyes could be looking towards the center of your third eye, just between your eyebrows. Or they could be looking right straight ahead behind your closed eyes. Follow this gaze now over your nose, sides of your nose, your cheeks, around your ears. Imagine seeing your ears from the outside of you. Continue to breathe as you see your lips, your chin, your jaw, very relaxed, with the faintest hint of a smile in the corner of your mouth to send positive feelings in through your body and your mind. Travel down your neck, over your collarbones. Visualize your shoulders that are resting comfortably, even level. Flow your gaze down your forearms, round your elbows, down the front of your arms, to the palms of your hand. Visualize each one of your fingers dancing with energy, your circulation, the warmth flowing from your heart. Breathing back up to the back of your hands, the back of your arms, over your elbows, back up to the back of your shoulders. Then draw your gaze down over your chest, around your ribs, over your diaphragm. As you can watch it expand with your inhalation like a big, beautiful bowl. And as you exhale, you can see it contract and draw up into the ribs. As your gaze flows over your belly button, down around your hips, traveling along the front of your thighs, your knees softly and comfortably resting, down the front of your shins, and then all the way to the top of your feet. Where you can see your little toes comfortably tucked in, or they're resting on the floor. They're so relaxed. On the next inhalation, you can round up under the arch of your foot. Draw your breath around the heels, guiding comfort into your ankles. Feeling your legs so lightweight as you come up the back of your calves, behind your knees, back of your hamstrings. Drawing the image around your glutes that are softly resting. Intersperse your thoughts now over your hips and let it dance and weave through each one of your vertebrae in your spine as you climb the ladder back up your spine. Using your ribs in your back to help you climb up and up and up to the back of your shoulders and the tops of your shoulders that are sinking softly down, feeling all of the weight disappear. Guiding now up the back of your neck, feeling the warmth, softness, tension releasing from your neck into the back of your skull, back of your head, around your ears, and then landing on the crown of your head. Take a deep breath here, and in your own time, begin to start the process over again. Visualize every single part coming down from the crown in the front of your body. So come to the base. When you get to the base of your toes, you turn around and come back up on your own. If you lose focus, if you start to drift, your mind is drifting, come back to the crown of the head and start over with your face, your eyes, your lips, ears. Put your mind to its full capacity and alertness. and focus and breathe. And to keep your focus, if you lose your focus, come back to the start. If you need to adjust your body at any time, please do. Keeping your eyes closed as we slowly bring our bodies back to the present of your minds. Start to wiggle your fingers, keeping your eyes closed. We're just going to roll our shoulders up to our ears. Inhale. Roll your shoulders back and exhale. Let your spine sink downward. Shake your body gently. And slowly open your eyes. Now we're going to move into the visualization. If you wish, you can transition to a supine position. Lying down on your mat, you're still still and you're still calm. So if you're on your mat, or if you'd like, you can stretch your legs out, give them a little shake, just to loosen them up. You can rub your thighs if you've been sitting too long. If you want to lie down, you can place your little pillow underneath the base of your knees and come into supine position as we do in Shavasana and yoga. So you can place another pillow gently under your curvature of your neck if you like. And you can cover yourself with a blanket if you need to. Or you can remain seated, rolling your shoulders up, moving your waist side to side just to loosen up those muscles. Now we're going to begin again with our eyes closed. Your palms, if you're on the back, you can lie with your hands beside your body, the palms up to embrace the beautiful sunshine that's embarking us today. Legs are flailed open. If you're seated, we have our palms up on top of our knees, and our heart is still high as we do during our meditation. I want you to take that beautiful, deep, big, slow breath all the way down. Starting to imagine that you're smelling the wonderful, warm air that's in the outside. You're getting a hint in this breath. All of the beautiful flowers that are starting to bring fragrance into this warm day. Imagine the fragrance is like beautiful, soft lilac. Could be hyacinths. Lilacs are budding now, so there should be a lot of lilac scent in the air. And as you exhale, just let your body sink gently. Relax your shoulders and your spine. Your glutes, your legs are heavy, your arms are relaxed. In our mind's eye, you're looking up, way up, into the sky. You can see the horizon of the sky is a beautiful white blue. And as you lift your eyes higher, the blue becomes more intense. It's like a gorgeous royal blue. Softly but not moving. There's so many different shapes are the beautiful white fluffy clouds that are suspended in the sky above you. The breeze is blowing and it's warm, it's soft, it's healing as it whisks over your face, softening your jaw. You can feel it filtering through your hair as it dances in the wind. Feel this breeze as it whisks over your skin, relaxing your muscles, drawing the heat away from the sun. But the warmth remains and penetrates in deep into your bones. As you're breathing deep and your mind is looking up into this beautiful sky, you can gaze over to your left. You can see that the trees are all full of blue. Leaves are green and healthy. They too are dancing their own little magical dance in the wind. Some are swaying one way, when a gust comes, it sways the other way. It's like they're just so loose and comfortable and happy to be alive and moving. As your gaze falls down the tree, looking at a beautiful field in the distance. There's lots of green. Everything is so beautiful, bright, healthy, sun-drenched green. Blades of grass are now waving their hellos to you in the wind. As they dance back and forth. As you continue to look over to the right with your mind's eye, you can see a little brook traveling in a little bit of a recessed part of the land. The water is flowing gently and softly, and rivulating over top of the little rocks and stones that are starting to pop out of the spring water. The brook is crystal clear, and as your mind gets closer to it, you're looking into this brook, you're watching the water flow and dance over these rocks, over the earth, and the sun is shining little sparkling diamond light all over these little teeny waves. You can hear the brook as it babbles and travels and flows softly away into the distance. As you look back up to the sky, there's a beautiful bird, a white bird, with its wings flapping down and up and down, flowing in the wind, weaving through the sky, bringing healing energy to all your body. Softly flowing, serenely dipping in its own magical flight. And as this bird flies away into the sky, away from your view, you bring your gaze back down to where you're lying, nestled into this beautiful, soft bed of grass. You can feel every single part of your back of your body is so comfortably relaxed as it's cocooned by this warmth underneath you. We slowly bring our attention back to our hands. And we move our fingers. And you can visualize your little toes in the far from you, and you're wiggling your toes. And they are starting to come back into our conscious self. Then our breath is going to come deeper into our belly as we take our arms up, and we can stretch overhead. If you're lying or sitting, let's stretch long. Try to reach the sky. Grab that sun and keep it forever. And then we let the hands fall back down beside us. And we rock side to side, waking up your glutes, or if you're on your back, you can roll side to side. You can feel your back getting a massage. And then if you're not seated, you can curl yourself back up, pressing gently into seated position, or you can press up from the side and then draw yourselves in Sukhasana, cross-legged knee pose, and then draw your hands in the center of your heart. With the thumbs together, facing inward, and your palms joined at the center. Then we're going to finally take our eyes and bring them open and look around you and see how clear your vision is. I hope it is. Feel how clear your mind is. I want you to feel your body from within and hope that any little tension, any little muscle strain, or any type of little ache or pain has at least subsided for the moment. So this is the end of our meditation and visualization. We were meditating for approximately 12 minutes, and that was a great start for the timing. And I just wanted to say that as well, it's nice to start your meditation on something you can concentrate on, because as you get used to doing this, you can start a meditation and your mind will become so clear and you don't even have to think about anything, because you automatically are getting into that realm, that aura that just encompasses complete peace and calm within you. So with our hands together, I thank you so much for having me for your conference. It's been a delight and a pleasure and wonderful to see you all again and be with you. And until we meet again, thank you all. Namaste. I still say namaste. My inner light meets, greets, and accepts your inner peace. Have a wonderful rest of the conference. Great day.